Check, check. We are gonna hop in here soon. I just gotta grab some water. Okay. Let's see here. Alright. That's a little better, huh? Okay. What is up, Husker Nation? It has been a minute. I am finally back home after the Nebraska Colorado game. I went out there with my mom and my brother. We actually got to do a bunch of cool stuff, actually. I didn't get to meet up with Connor and Minnie and any of the guys from the Colorado game last year. I was just way too busy with family stuff, and it was a madhouse out there. An absolute madhouse. But it was a fantastic time. We went to the volleyball game. They played Montana State, so it wasn't much of a competition. However, Andy Jackson is incredibly impressive in person. So is Harper Murray. You can tell she is the best player on the court, but Andy Jackson, oh my God, the spike is unbelievable. You do not want to be on the receiving end, on the digging end of an Andy Jackson spike. Let me tell you that. It is something else. Oh, but great day. It was hot, a lot of walking. I think I ended up walking like 8.5 miles. I went back and forth over that bridge like, I don't know, 6 times maybe. We went to the Unity Walk, saw Dylan lead the team in. That was pretty cool. Um, it was packed by the time we got there, so uh, I tried to weave my way through the crowd the best I could. But at the end of the day, it was a great experience. I had a lot of fun. It was great to see the balloons back. We had fantastic seats. I was in West Stadium, section 25, row 26. Had a perfect view of the field. No Colorado fans by me. And boy, was it cathartic to watch that dismantling of the nation's most explosive offense. I'm not going to get into the stats because I'm way late on posting this. It was a long trip. I was there from Thursday until Monday. Got home Monday afternoon, and then between catching up on work and sleep, I mean, it's been a struggle. So here we are, Wednesday, finally getting to talk to you. But fantastic experience. The balloons were awesome. The 94 team Memorial Tunnel Walk was awesome. Will Compton is the man. Bud Crawford, how sick was that? Bud Crawford double belted up, hanging out with the team. Like, come on, dude. Gave a pregame speech or talked to him the day before. The world champ, baby. So cool. So cool. I know he's a Sker, but it's okay. We'll take you. To be fair, I was raised a Sker also. Creighton basketball was the jam for me growing up. However, I am Huskers only now, so it's been beaten out of me. Just kidding. Okay. Well, I do have some things I wanted to get into today. Before we go any further, please make sure to hit that subscribe button, like the video, drop your comment for a prediction of the UNI Nebraska game down below, and then make sure you hit that notification bell so you're always up to date with when we're posting content. We're talking basketball, football, volleyball, recruiting. We're going to get into a little recruiting. It was a massive weekend for the Huskers on both the basketball and football fronts. Uh, Picked up a commitment for number one in-state linebacker and 23rd linebacker in the class. So that was a huge, huge pickup. Uh, Obviously, a bunch of other big name targets were on campus. I think Michael Terry and his family was impressed. I think it's a two-team race between us and Texas. Jackson Cantwell's another one I'd like to keep our eye on. It's going to be tough to pull them away from Mizzou when they're sixth in the country right now, I think. Somewhere in there. And then Dawson Merritt is another one to watch for flip, but I think it's going to be pretty tough to pull him away from Alabama. Obviously, um, they're like linebacker U. Them, Iowa, Oklahoma, just a lot of linebackers. What was I doing here? All right. So, if we're going to hop right into it, we got to keep moving on. We got to have the same mentality as the team. On to the next one, right? So, let's hop in here. And you know what I like to do? I like to watch the tape. So, do 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 do. Yeah. Subscribe to Matt's highlights. Thanks, Matt, for letting me steal your video. Not sure what that was there. Little jump, weird camera angle. It is FCS, however. Now, this is a run heavy offense, or so they claim. In this highlight reel in this game, they really threw the ball around pretty well. Their offensive line is going to be a star of the show here, with almost all of them weighing over 300 pounds. They have one at like 330, 308, 305, 320. Their center is a little smaller, but look at that. Look at those boys. Hold. Hold on 75 there. Got away with it. Just a bad pass there. Against Nebraska, that will be an interception. So you got to clean that up. They gave him a pass interference call on it. I think it was uncatchable. The receiver ran the wrong route. Swing pass out to the back. He gets upfield pretty good. They have a running back from Omaha on their team. Uh, but we'll go over their roster here in a bit. Great pass there. That was actually. Can we back that up? This is beautiful. Although, I mean, just staring down that receiver. Again, against Nebraska, that will not work. Our cornerbacks are too good. We proved that last week. Look at him. Didn't even make a read. Just right on him the whole time. They hit the PAT. Now, from what I read, they are rebuilding a bit on the defense. Oof, big hit there. Thumped him, that a boy. Just a bad pass. Not even great coverage. He was open. Oop, could have been a face mask. Nice physicality with the run. They feature a two or three headed running back room. They love to run the ball. But look at this. Pretty ball. Honestly, I think he could have caught it if he would have not tried to take the flop and would have played the ball, but I'm just a guy yelling into a camera, so good pitch and catch for the first there. Pathetic blocking effort by that lineman, but doesn't matter. He still gets in the end zone. Five's a good back, so is two. One of the keys to this game is going to be trench play. This will be the best offensive line that our defense has faced yet. So it'll be interesting to see how they do. But South Dakota, or who is this? Valpo? It's a snooze fest. Shifty there, nice tackle. Straight for the legs. That's something you'll see. Very disciplined tackling. Big hole there. Power. Power back. So that's what they're going to do. They're going to pound the rock right at you. And obviously, our team is way better than this. But look at that hole. Oh my God, you could drive a car through that thing and he's going to house it. See you later. And while we're out of this, let me just pull up. Let me just pull up the roster real fast. Yeah, okay. So 7 seniors. 3 of those are offensive linemen. So returning a lot of experience on the offensive line, as well as running back. They have 2 senior running backs. Ty Edwards is that number 2. He's going to be the more elusive guy. And then the swing back that you saw out of the outfield on a couple of those swing routes was Amari Pesic Hickson, and he's the one that's from Omaha. 6 foot 225. I mean, that's basically a linebacker. Ty Edwards, number 2, though, I wouldn't have expected this. 6'4", 230. Jeez Louise. That is actually a linebacker. All right. Well, like I said, they're going to be a run heavy offense. Uh, it's going to be easily the best offensive line we've played against. Northern Illinois is literally, not Northern Illinois, sorry. They literally beat Notre Dame, and now I can't get them out of my head. And they've beat Nebraska too. Yes, I know. Northern Iowa is going to be pretty much the opposite of what we've seen so far. Scotty Walden and the UTEP Miners, like with that fast-paced offense, uh, really trying to move the ball through the air, quick passes, bunch of stuff like that. And then obviously Colorado played in empty sets pretty much the entire time. So we're going to see something completely different here. They have two good running backs, a really good offensive line. They're going to look to, play that hard nosed style of football. They want to beat you down, they want to wear you out. But I'm not so sure that's going to work against Nebraska. We have an elite defensive line, and if they do their job, this one won't even be close. On the Another thing to note, Ty Edwards has played at four different colleges. That's the 6'4", 230 guy. Last week, he ran for 130 yards and two touchdowns. So, I mean, they are going to pound the ball. Another big offensive line. Another big offensive lineman to watch is that Jared Penning, 6-year senior. Anytime you have someone with that much experience, uh, you're gonna you're gonna want to watch out there. They're gonna be able to control the guys on that line with them and help bring along the younger guys. Uh, but in all honesty, it really shouldn't be too much of a problem. Uh, we'll see. We'll see as far as any of that goes. All right, let's hop back into the tape here for a second. So that was this is a swing? Nope. Oh yeah, that's that hole that you could drive a car through right there. Yes, sir. See you later, alligator. Clacks his heels. Nice. And we're not going to have to watch this whole thing to get a feel for the Panthers, right? I mean, oh, look at the speed on this guy. Skirt. I said not to get back here. Big play there. Hope to see a lot of those from the Husker wideouts. Hopefully we can get Jalen Lloyd's hand on the ball. Hopefully he can make a few grabs on some of those swing out the wheel concepts that they run out of like jet sweep motions. Like a jet wheel. Oh, that is a rough pass, buddy. He got drilled, ugly arm angle. The feet weren't set. Oh yeah, look at that. Big powerful run there. Ooh, hit him with it. Hit him with it. Yeah. Oof. Good for you, dude. It's crazy that extra points are in the highlight reel. I don't care. Here we go. This is Omaha boy. Ooh, get down. Get off me, little boy. Dang. Dang, they might have something. That guy's a beast. Oh, nice ball. Should have caught that. It was behind him, but perfect window. Man, this guy, oh, his throwing is awful. Big five, slow spin move you've ever seen. Oh, yeah. Quarterback showing off his moves. Oh my God, someone tackle him. Just doesn't even get touched. Jeez. Good blocking. Good running. But alright. That's really. You don't need to see anything else other than that. As far as film goes, let's look at their game last week against St. Thomas. St. Thomas, Minnesota Tommies. Not too far from my old stomping grounds. All right. All right. Their quarterback, Dunn, was 11 for 25 with 99 yards. St. Thomas, 15 for 23, 104 yards and a tutty. Ty Edwards carried the ball, 15 carries, 141 yards. And then their leading receiver had 4 receptions, 52 yards. St. Thomas, this was a closer game than the UNI Panthers were hoping for, um, especially from a playoff team last year. They should have blown out St. Thomas, but they sneak out with the W 17-10. When it comes to what they need to do to win this game, that's win in the trenches and play your kind of ball. That grind it out, hard nosed, slow ball. The problem with that is that's also our ball right now. So I think Nebraska has to dominate the line of scrimmage. I've said it for the last 3 weeks. Coming off such a big high in the Colorado game, you have to regroup, recollect, stay focused, and just keep with the on to the next one mentality. So, third week in a row, my key to the game, dominate the line of scrimmage. Number two, stop the run. This is going to be the best rushing attack and offensive line our defense has faced. I'm interested to see how the pass rush looks and how many guys it takes for us to get pressure with this big old offensive line. And I mean, it's pretty similar to what we're going to see in Illinois, so it'll be a good test for the defense, a measuring stick, if you will. I think we need to win the turnover margin again. I'm going to keep saying it. I know we're +3. I know. But there could have been 2 interceptions in that Colorado game. One, the Ramir Johnson one, should have been picked off, and then that Dylan rolling out and throwing across his body off his back foot, way underthrown to Jalen Lloyd, that should have been an easy pick. So there's 2 right there. Win the turnover margin. I think our secondary is going to have a field day with this guy if our front 4, 5, or 6 can get to the quarterback. And then, you know, I think things will be fine. If all of those things get done, you're looking at somewhere in the range of 42-7, and that's us holding up, taking it easy on them, and putting the backups in. That's what that is. So we'll see if they can get those done. Some things to watch. I want to see our defensive line against that offensive line, like I said. I want to see the defensive backs you saw in that tape. They're gonna throw the ball. They're gonna sling the rock a little bit. I mean, they may be a run heavy offense, but it's right there in the tape. They just routed that team, and they had some pretty nice passes. You're gonna have to watch out for that, for those swing routes by the running back. and it'll be interesting to see how the DBs do. In in my opinion, I think they're going to go off. I think it's going to be a big day from the defensive back room. Um, and then another thing to watch, I think Dylan Raiola probably throws for 300 yards in this one. We'll see. Last week I had him throwing for a bunch and he just didn't get there, but complimentary football, we will take what we can get. Uh, I guess I just already told you my prediction, so 42 to 7 is what I'm thinking, somewhere in there. Uh, yeah, that's really all I got. But thanks for watching. Buffs down. Go Big Red. On to the next one. Christian Jones, welcome to the 2-5 crew. Big dog, salute. And you know the deal. Go Big Red, baby.